What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. 2021 was the year of the inauguration of our current president, Joe Biden, and his defeat of incumbent President Donald Trump was one of the greatest upsets in presidential history. I believe that even close to what we saw with Trump and Clinton. But Joseph Biden has been a very powerful figure in the liberal Democratic community for some time. He was a lawyer, University of Delaware, then a senator, then a vice president, and now the current president. But Joe Biden has had his controversies with the African American community. That stems even from certain remarks that supposedly he said about the African American community in the 70s, but I believe that was retracted or it wasn't true. The speech that he gave around the crime bill in the early 90s, him never apologizing for it. Then there's the Breakfast Club incident that happened in 2020, that if you vote for Donald Trump, that you're not black. So it gives one a macroscopic picture of how Joseph Biden, in his in his algorithm of how he's approached the African American community in the past, what he may feel about us. He doesn't seem like a person that really cares about the African American struggle. He has showed that by giving certain leverages to the Asian community and the LGBT community, nothing for the African American community. So sometimes you can say things without saying it. And I believe that we know where Joe Biden stands with African Americans. And this was the case going into the election. I was telling people this. People voted for him out of the hatred for Donald Trump. But then the greatest evidence is his son, Hunter. Now, Hunter Biden has followed in his father's footsteps. He's 51 years old. Now, one of Joe Biden's children did die early on, and he went to Yale University. Now, apparently he's a much better student than Joe. Joe was toward the bottom of his class, but he has been able to go to the military. He's also an investor. Went to Yale, went to Georgetown. He's benefited from his father's work. But no matter the prestige of his degree, seems like Mr. Hunter has been mocking black people, in which he uses the NWord to describe them. And not only using the NWord to describe black people, he's also used that to describe whites. Now, he was hacked, access to his laptop was discovered, and there was text message. This is just recently after Biden gave a speech decrying racism on the Tulsa massacre. And, he talks openly about, his lawyer, who has a big penis, which is stereotypical for black men. He's a true dad N-word. How much money do I owe you? Said another lawyer, because sick N-word, you better not be charging me Hennessy rates. And then you see these particular text messages here that we'll put on the screen. I won't go through them all. Black people will either do one of two things that are liberals. They will ignore it, or they will have some sort of fake outrage. And then for me, if you're the one that will have the fake outrage, then I want to ask you, what did you expect? Because my grandmother used to tell me, when a animal barks like a dog and wags his tail like a dog, then that's what he is. The Bidens have historically shown that they do not have any respect for black people. It doesn't matter that Barack Obama was the president and then Biden was the vice president, and that Kamala is the vice president and Biden's the president. Actions are what you can tell that show if one cares about blacks, not speeches, not public talks, not promises, but the delivery on those things. Now, obviously, I've talked about the African American community and their lack of financial support and organization of their voting privileges. But I just want to say this. Black people have to wake up and understand that these conversations that are being put out, a lot of liberals and Democrats, in my opinion, in public, they're singing your praises. Behind the scenes, they're laughing at you. And once African Americans can understand it, and it cannot be all of them, but I do believe there are a great many, when there's nobody there and they feel that nobody will tell, there are racist jokes being said. And I think that the issue is many African Americans have went around trying to get white liberals or white people in general to like them. And I think that this is a bad approach. If we're the group of people that try to get folks to try to like us, that we need to win people over, I don't believe that that's the truth. I think that what you need to do is you need to work with your people to get what you want. Because anytime people don't respect you, this is what happens. He won't do this with the Jewish community. He won't make these jokes with the Hispanic community because they are some people that he can respect. So he's talking to his black lawyer. The lawyer might be black, but he don't respect him. He don't respect his people because, see, they've already made the assessment that you people are defenseless. That's how they look at us. You are defenseless. You will not stand up for yourself. You cannot protect yourself. You cannot protect your people, and you will do anything that we say so we can make fun of you because we don't have no respect for you. And even if it comes out, what can you do about it? You'll still vote for me. We can mistreat you any kind of way. There is nothing that you can do to stop it. And even if we, this does come out, we can come out and then say, we're sorry. We didn't mean to. We apologize. Oh, how bad of us to be racist. And then you'll forget about it. You'll sing Kumbaya. And then you'll go back voting for them. And many people wanted to make Donald Trump to be, the person that was racist. And like I said, I think that most people who are not black could probably have certain levels of prejudices. I won't say that they're all racist, but I do believe that there are certain level of prejudices. And that's not my problem. I don't care. My problem is when you are trying to get groups of people to respect you, and they consistently show you that they don't, but then they benefit from your efforts. You vote for the people that dislike you. You want to put people in power that you can work with that have shown you repeatedly that they don't have no respect for you. And not only do they not have respect for you, their kids don't have no respect for you. And the reason why that they don't have no respect for you is because Joe Biden has taught his kids not to respect blacks. He's taught them how to act in the public and what to say and to be politically correct, but behind closed doors, they don't have any respect for the African American community because they feel that we haven't given them a reason to respect them. So once we have decided that makes me to become more closer with the people who look like me. I want to work with the people who look like me. I want to work with the people who are helping achieve the same things that I'm trying to achieve. This is what I would like to do. Okay? Because I know that the only way I can get to my level of relevance, my level of success, is because your platform, you as a group of blacks, only you can give me that. The solutions that need to be solved in the community, we're insiders to that. I cannot expect to go to the white man or to the Asian man or the other people and expect him to help me with that. I can get that from you. And then once I have that, then I can get some respect. I don't need them to like me, but as long as they respect me, it's all I care about. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Jump. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe with the bell. Check out the first comment at the top. And as you know, the buffoonery remains an all-time high. Don't forget the black men are perfect t-shirts. I'm out.